Hello and welcome, and by the way, hi straight away, Retro. I've had a tough ache all day. We've got some great stuff on today's live show of Retro Robbins, and confirming certain dates I've already made. As I say, I've got so much to tell you, but I daily thought fit it all in one show. Let's have a look in the live chat, see who's online, see who's joining me already, because you know that when you join the show there is always something going to happen. So yeah, right, probably just getting involved in the live chat. I have to look on my phone, it's my monitor. You know, as you can see, I've already got the next up and running, ready with a whole host of games. And emails here in the background as well, who's going to be constantly interrupting me whenever I've got to say something interesting, as usual. Right, so hello to everyone who's joined me already. I can see there's 4 or 5 people watching to start with. It's nice to get people in early, which is great. Let's have a look, see who else has said hello. Say hello in the chat as well. King, hello. Retro ZX Spect, hello. This is your show. You'll like this today. King Pepper 41, welcome indeed. Right, so today's show is all about the basic games. We've got a list of basic games that I'm going to show you a little few details. We're going to judge, and I've got some next stuff as well. Little bit of a spoiler alert because I've got this volume. Whoa, I know I haven't put my TV on, have I? But yeah, got that. I'm going to have a look through some of the demos on that for the next as well. You may have noticed that I have 3D printed my ZX Spectrum Next stand, which is going to be going up on the wall. And I can access the games actually go that way, but I didn't want to cover up the next, so yeah, that'll be interesting to see that works. Whether that, you know, I've got to change that from HDMI to VGA on the settings because it may be the same. Let's have a look. Anybody said anything yet apart from myself? Not really, but that comes later when people tend to re-watch this when it's live. So what have I got in store for you today? Well, I've been out and about. I've been repairing stuff, lots of stuff as always. My cat's staying outside because I'm not letting him in today. Ginger, you can't come in here, mate. I'm busy, sorry. He's been fed, so he's got nothing to moan about, so I'm just going to ignore him. What else? Yeah, we're going to go straight to some basic games. And we're going to have a little play of these games. And this is the first one. What a fantastic loading screen. That was excellent, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm going to need to turn this next sound up. Simple game. We've got one for turbo. What's that? So yeah, so I presume that's your speed selection, and I will turn that down a touch because I don't want it too loud. And yeah, there's your high score table. It's going to be a snake game, isn't it? But remember that these games are all basic, so we're going to judge this and start with the controls, which is QAOP, okay, and we'll press 0 to start. Now I don't know how this starts. It's got a starting sequence, hasn't it? Oh, Snake Love. I like that. That's just been abducted. A snake that's been abducted. Let's have a look. Somebody said something. It's 6:45 there. Oh, cool. What time is it here, really? Is it 6:46 here? 6:46, yeah, so yeah, we're fairly early. You know, I just start these things on random and just go for it. Okay, let's press this game. We got 10 of those things to collect, which will appear randomly, but then also for every one that appears randomly, you can see there's a few objects that will appear each time you collect one. Those objects only appear when you collect one, but as you collect them, as just in a normal snake game, and remember this is in basic, the snake will get longer, making it a little bit more tricky if you've got to do any tight turns. At the moment, things are going to plan. But it didn't go to plan that time. We're getting there. How many more to get? One perfect score. Little jig there to show what's going on. Yeah, that's quick messages. Just check on everybody. Right, looks like we've got to launch. Press any key. No, I don't know what that was about. It just looked like a pinball game, and I've just got to the first one. So yeah, maybe I've got to press a direction. Okay, level 2. Once again, 10 to collect. We need to wait till the first one appears. Only this time, around the outskirts, we've got what looks to be representing barbed wire. So if I actually run into the outskirts of the green area there, I could probably end up getting somewhat spiked. Yes, it's going to move in blocks across the screen, which basic does, but considering this is a basic game, I'm quite impressed because it's as playable as any snake game I've ever played, and I'm not really a fan of snake games. The lives are represented at the bottom there. There's 3 in a row, which is pretty good, and there you get a password. So, oh, okay. We got to go at the bottom of the screen and up again. Once again, 10 to collect. This time we've got to avoid the barbed wire in the middle. This is going to get quite tricky quite fast, I should think. I missed it. Is that the one? Okay. Consider concentration is quite hard here. I've got to go up about there. Oh, this one could be easy. That's a judgment call, isn't it? That is an absolute wicked judgment call. And that was as well. Imagine if I'd have gone up at the wrong place, I'd have hit the barbed wire. At the moment, I've lost a life. Okay. So you start off as an egg, which is what snakes are born as. And you get to hatch. Well, while I've got a few minutes, let me just check on the old chat. Okay, so yeah, you start off as an egg, and then we're just going to press whatever direction you press is where you hatch. 2 to get. 1, we're done. Brilliant. This is basic. This is not bad at all. I like the fact that they've even included codes. Right. Oh, how cool is that? Attic attack. So I presume that we can go out the door and we go in the other side of the door. Or do we actually go out the level? Yes. This is great. I'm impressed with that. I love a little bit of a game that gives you a little bit of a blast of nostalgia in its own way. Now, because it's basic, it's running a little bit slower, and I won't be able to go in and out all the doors because I can see there are objects appearing that could block your passageway out. And once you've collected the 10, this time you just have to get to the exit. Excellent. Some of these games we're going to have to figure out how to play as we go along. Right, so, well, here goes. We've got to try and get to each one of those colours by the looks of things. Oh my life, this is going to lose my new high score. That's going to be tough, isn't it, trying to time your way around that little bit. So yeah, let's have a look again to say hello to people. Oh, hello. Try it on an extra 7 megahertz. No. Let's quickly reply. Just letting somebody know I'm live. There we go. Yeah, so I can do that now actually. Should we just right, we're at 3.5 just for you. Right, here goes. I couldn't do it then. And turn. Oh, sorry. Break. There we go. We should know straight away. Oh, Retro 1, that's what we'll put. We'll give it another go, see if I can do even better, but this time at a faster pace. Thank you very much for this. This is going to be painful. Here we go. Cheers. What a bad suggestion. Wow. I can't. Oh, if you don't get it in time, they change positions. Ah. This is actually quite a good idea. Oh, I'm enjoying this. I don't know what we got to do here. Hit the key. Oh, I didn't get anywhere that time, did I? So yeah, okay. The spiky wall's going to be an interesting one, isn't it? Be funny if I beat my own high score now, wouldn't it? I can do it on 7. Don't suggest any faster speeds. That was tricky. Come on, you got to say congratulations. Oh, crikey. I just ran into the bottom of the spike, so yeah. Look at the concentration on my face here. Oh! Oh, come on, that was slightly unfair, wasn't it? It moved its position just as I was about to bite it, and normally you get that split second. Right, yeah. Thanks for that. Let's have a look at what the reply is anyways. Okay. Well done. Thank you. It's your fault. It's your fault. Yeah, so let's give it a normal go. Let's give one more try on the original, see if I can get further, and then we'll move on, obviously. Back down to 3.5. What do you reckon? I'll do better this time round? Look, I got second place, but then again, it wasn't hard, was it? Retro 1, Retro 2, let's see where we can get with the first one. What happens if we get top again? I've got to put Retro 0. Yeah, okay. Go. Last chance. Do you think we'll be able to press break and see the listing of this game? Because I think we possibly could do. I mean, I will try that actually. See if we can have a look at the actual code itself. So 10 of these to get. I was loving the fact that we had a... Right, I know we get an attic attack scene in this demo. Sorry, in this full playable game. But do we actually get... I think we probably get a jetpack. More than likely, that would be an easy one to do. Wouldn't surprise me if they don't put a manic miner scene or something. You don't know with these basic games. Then that's easy enough to do. Okay, so... Ah, level 2. I got to the middle one again. I think you've got to get past that. So yeah, let's move on once more. This is the one with the barbed wire all the way around the outside that you got to avoid. Got to include this in the next Retro Robbins show, full show I think. Yeah, this one makes the list of the main video, for sure. Especially considering it's a basic game. That one's going to be a bit tricky to get to, isn't it? Oh, and if that was tricky, this one's certainly going to be tricky. I did it! I want to see if I can get past the next screen after the attic attack. Would be nice. So we've got this level again. 10 to collect. See, I like the fact that you actually get time. But in my go, it was at 7, at the speed of 7 megahertz. That was a bit unfortunate that actually changes position. So sometimes it might be an idea to change your position. My score is 48, especially if it's in a tricky zone. Ah, like there. I've got 5 more to get and I've only got 2 lives already. So. Oh, what did I press down for? I'm not going to do it at this rate. I've got to be careful where I press up. I've just made the attic attack section, haven't I? Yeah. There we go. Attic attack section. Remember, you don't get any bad things appear until you eat the first one, and then of course you get a few, and they always seem to be in the worst place possible. And that's it, end of game. Oh no, got a life left. Okay, I might make this level. I panicked then, I went out the door, I didn't need to go. There are bonuses in this. I think that is one of them. There you go. Yeah, we're going to get to the exit here. Yes. Brilliant. I'll check out the chat in a minute and catch up with what everyone may be saying. I don't get this section though, because at the moment... Yeah, I've got something. I've got some points. I'll get another go there if I survive. Two. Okay. Good luck. Thank you. I'm doing one at the moment, so as long as I don't hit those stop barriers, I'm doing okay. But this is just a case of getting the right direction, isn't it? What are those ones for? I want the extra eggs. Yeah, that's extra eggs are a life, isn't it? So there are extra lives available. Good, that's cool. Now, this is interesting. This is the one where I come unstuck before, so... How on earth am I going to get to that? I wonder if I can go up this way. Where am I? Right, okay, so we go that way and down. Game over. Ah, right, okay, so you wasn't meant to hit that after all. Yes, we've got to break into this basic game. We'll get to have a look in a minute. So yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, you weren't kidding, it was very hard. Yes, indeed. I'm getting loads of text messages now. Typical. When you start live streaming, people start texting me. Right. Okay. Right. So that is hard to look at. We can change that. I know what's going on here. So break, extended mode. Where are we going? Let's say 6. And paper 2. And we want to clear that. I want border 7. Okay, so there's not a lot. You can see there's a lot of graphics there. It's done something. It's done something to stop you reading it a little bit, hasn't it? So it's a lot of pokes. It's a lot of basic, but using a bit of clever jiggery pokery. So there is basic there, but is it fully basic? That's the question we need to ask ourselves. Anyway, let's move on to the next basic game. Let's try that one. We'll push 0 because we'll just USR naught, and probably because that's the reason why. Right, so this is going to be in a foreign language, which is going to be hard for me to understand. Once again, loading UGG. User defined graphics, I presume that means. Maybe, I don't know. What does UDG stand for normally? Anybody? Any takers on that? That's the thing with basic. It takes a long time, doesn't it? So yeah. Okay, right, so what do we do? Press a button. This must be showing me all the levels we've got to try and get through. Oh, hello, Teddy. User define. Don't know. UDG could mean anything, especially in a foreign language. So, right. So we've got another basic game that doesn't tell you any instructions on what keys to use, or does it? I need Google Translate on this one. Some nice looking sprites there. Okay, we've seen enough of those screens. Let's okay, we're going to list this one because I'm going to have to read. I'm going to have to list this just to have a look. Yeah, so we see if we can find the keys from here. So we've got OP, we can see that, and we got QA. Simple, right? Yeah. Anything else? Quite a big basic listing, isn't it, really? We can see some of the graphics in there. I presume there's going to be a lot of either bin statements or data towards the end to do the graphics. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, yeah. Wonder what graphics have defined them as. So we know the keys are QAOP. So I presume that 3 must be to play. Right, okay, it's is that data we can see. The data will usually stored at the end, which helps define the graphics. Yeah. So it's a massive basic program, this is, to be fair, and it would be with those sort of graphics. Imagine this in Sinclair programs and you're having to type all this in from back in the day. Mate, what a mammoth task it would turn out to be. And the hardest part, I always thought, was putting the data in towards the end, especially if it was doing something in code, because if you got that wrong, then things would go terribly wrong. If it was graphics, it would just look messed up slightly, and I presume this is mainly graphics. Let's have a look, shall we? Yes, this is going to be an interesting one. When I know the keys now by hacking the game to see what keys we've got to use. And the good thing about basic language, if you've got a foreign game that's in basic, you can look through the basic language. You can see the values, you know, you can see where your lives are, you can alter things, you can make it easier, especially when they allow you so you can hack into it. Well, I'm going to break here and go list. There we go. First bit of data there. Could be all the graphics at the end, towards the end, is always stored in data, and you can tell that. I mean, yeah. So there's an awful lot of data towards the end. Right, okay, break that. Let's run the game. Or maybe it was a go sub. Loading UGD. Yeah, so basically it's going the for and next to read, and reading the data and putting the data in, so that takes some time in basic, a little bit, and then when it's loaded we've got 3 key options and we've got to press the right one to play the game, which I would say would probably should we try 3? If it doesn't work, we know it's QAOP. I think I just missed. Right, we get it, okay. Am I meant to jump on that or jump over it? It's hard. Oh wow, so hang on a minute, this is 16 lives. How do I get onto that? I'm going to jump over this time. Oh, it didn't give me a... It's strange because it's not giving a massive jump, is it? I don't know what to do. I am flummoxed. Well, I don't get that. Why did you give me a massive jump then? I'll press down as well, so... Oh, wow. I got it. I understand now. So he's going the other way. And then this time... Needs a small jump. And we should be able to drop off. Okay, I've got it. It took some working out, that did. But what it is, A is a small jump. And A is the large jump and Q is the small jump, and OP are just the direction. So you've just got to basically get through the game. And I lost a lot of lives working that out, so we're going to need a small jump here. I lost a life for that. Oh, is that a lift? That must be a lift. So, a large jump, please. Right. Are we going to be able to jump onto that lift? We can, but it's going to have to be a... So we got to time this so it's on its way down. What happens if I drop down the hole? That's what happens if you drop down the hole. Oh no! No! Oh, horrendous slow Russian death. That is so wrong on every level. Yeah, right, okay. That is poor. I've got to lose all my lives now. Because there's no way of, you know. So one wrong move in this basic game and you lose all your lives. Yeah, go on then. Okay. M. N. Y. So what's going on here? What's happening here? I don't get this. This part of the game I don't understand. It's saying, it's giving me a choice of N and M. Have we crashed? Let's break it again. Let's try a run again. We've got to give it another go just to give it a fair test. Now I've worked out what to do. This should be interesting. So yeah. Got to wait again. Press the key. Loading UGE. User defined graphics. Obviously it's reading the data at the end of the basic program. Even though it's already done this. So perhaps they could do a shortcut. I don't know what that was about. But the only way to get back to the start was to press break and have a look. So that's what I've done. Yeah. But when this game gets going, I'm interested to see how far I can get. I've worked out what to do. Let's see if we can go at least 3 screens to give it some sort of justice. Okay, so remember, Q is a small jump. Right, that ain't right, because no, I don't get that. You can't jump over that, really? It's a bit random when it's jumping. I don't like that part of it. I mean, I thought even though I'm still in the air there, yeah, it's recognising that I'm... Okay, I got that bit, so... Got that bit. Here comes a big jump. This will be interesting. Followed by a small jump. We got to drop down. And we're into room 2. Yeah, that was harsh. It's done me again. You hit the lift, it blocks you. So this is going to be a pretty tough game to time. Back there? No. Okay, well at least we're not going to go down that hole this time. Okay. I know where to do it now. It's got to be. It can only be one place. That's got to be on. That's got to be on. Yes. Right, as it's moving in block, this has got to be interesting. I think we've got a perfect timing. Yeah, we're at that screen. Okay. Oh, that's going to be so spot on. Perfect. It's a bit clunky. Yeah, that's just ridiculous collision control. That is absolutely dreadful. I mean that as well. You've got to get out of the way even though you're on the floor. So I think this game as a basic game is a bit broken. Oh, you've really got to be spot on with that timing, haven't you? So, right, one of them's the wrong way to go, and one of them's the right way to go. Do we go down, or do we go up? I think we picked the right way. Or did we? Can we go back this way? We can. Right, I'm going to try and see if we can make well, it wasn't a death trap after all. I might be dead now though. Yeah, so does one do your higher jump? That was a bad move. Yeah, one does you a higher jump, so yeah, okay, I get it. And anything that moves usually kills you, so yeah. What? So he's bouncing between the posts, yeah? Close. Oh, this is probably telling me how far we went, isn't it? So, yeah. What do you think of that game, guys? Interesting, basic, but interesting. I don't know what to think about it myself. I can see that thing building up, and I don't know what we should do here. So is it M-Y-N? Oh, right, okay, so you've got to... It's M and N, isn't it? We've got to just speed... see that little thing? We're supposed to beat that to the end. But because I got off to a bad start... In other words, he's a button basher, guys. Button basher. That's me, and I'm meant to be racing that other one there, but I can't see me winning. Now I'm building up the kilometres an hour. I'm not going to do it, am I? I'm not going to be fast enough. So, yeah. 173, come on. Okay. I mean, it does show you the screens. You get to name. So you can have a look at all the screens again before we move on. We're going to move on to some next stuff in a bit as well. So that was screen 1. I figured out what to do there. Basically, it was a bit hard. Screen 2, once you've learned, it's about the second brick down, is it? Don't know which screen that is. We didn't get to see it. We didn't get to see that one either. But I think this is going across the top and then it'll go down. We didn't get to see that. We did see that screen, and the one was the death trap. The first hole was just down to a spiky fence, which means all your lives will go. There's another death trap there, so there's something else we can avoid. There's a key to collect in that room, which is interesting. And there's a key to collect in that room, which is a case of collecting what jumps to do. So this is screen 12. We'll be able to see exactly how many screens there are to this basic game. We did see that room. I couldn't make it past. And if I did, I may have got to my first key, but it looked like it was going to be a tough challenge. A lift there. Now, Manic Miner had 20 screens, and that was code. Although you can't put this in the same like basic game. This has got, so far, 20 screens. It looks like there's the jewel at the end, so that must be the end screen. 21 screens. Three screens. I'll keep that running for me. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay, 27 screens really on a basic game. 28 screens. Some of them look simple. "31 screens. This has got to be the last one. 33. 34. Wow, that's amazing that there's that many screens to a basic game. Are any of them repeated? I don't see any repeated screens just yet. Can't be more than 40, surely. "41. I just can't believe that there's that many levels to get through on a basic game. Really? I mean, who's going to be able to play? I mean, you get basic plays so slowly. Right, who's going to be able to get through over 40 screens of this? 45 screens in total I measured. Let's press number 2. What's number 2 about? Okay, so I have no idea what I'm doing. But we know it's basic. There it all is. Right down to the basic itself. Let's break that again. It's list 8000. And there's all the code at the end for the graphics, etc. Amazing. I'm impressed by the amount of screens you can actually get to play in that. Well, that was really something. It is impressive, isn't it? 45 screens in basic. I'm just wondering, I mean, okay, it's only putting sprites in certain areas. I suppose some of the data must do that as well. But yeah, there's a return statement there, so one must be for the graphics and the data must be for the screens as well. I'm very impressed there. Okay, let's move on to a basic game number 3. It's all a bit basic in it. Right, that looks like version 1 and version 2. So let's start from the top. I'm going to press 0 because everything seems to be running great. I can't see any of these being 128K. I presume they're all made for the 48K spectrum, so they should all pretty much run. I'm impressed with that straight away. Press any key to start. So you need to collect the stars, you need to collect the arrows, the keys unlock the padlocks, and to fire. So control keys, P for right, O for left. Yeah, okay. And is that it? Okay. Right, nice, considering it's basic. Should we have a look? We'll look at the basic in a minute in case it doesn't work. So I need to. Did we miss a jump key anywhere? Did anyone want to spot where the jump key would be? Controls keys P, right, keys O for left. So it's just 2 keys. Oh wow. Avoid that. Wow. Right, it's pretty easy to work out. I'm the little bouncing ball in case anyone hasn't figured out. Right, have I got a key? Or have I got to go and get the key? Christ, I missed that. Crikey, I missed that, didn't I? So I think there was a key down here, wasn't there? There's a key there. There's a key there, but I've missed it. So to right, you can see where there's a gap. Yeah, you don't want to hit the red stuff, obviously. Oh, I've got to be honest. I made this bit look easy to start with, but it's not quite as easy as you think. Now I haven't got a key to get through that lock, so I've got to go all the way over there to find the key. Can you see the gap there where the shadow's slightly deeper? Oh right, there you go. I thought that was going to be a landing. I've got to find my way back round there again. Right down the bottom. Right, so I'm going to go for that gap there. I mean, it's a bounce mechanic, yeah. Okay, I've lost something there. Oh! What? It's a pipe? Really? Ah, wow. So I'm through to a, I don't know whether this is a bonus game, but it looks like we're travelling through the pipe. And now what we've got to do is avoid all the water that's coming down the pipe, or they look like raindrops. So it's a case of pressing O and P all the way through. This is an excellent. Congratulations, you made it through without losing a life. Let's click that star. Let's go and click that key. We can't get up there. I know what we got to do here. That's taking some energy off, so that was a bad move. I've just used that key up. Is that a gap there? Yeah. Well, can't go that way. I need a key to get through there to go up that pipe. So, what, have we just gone round in a circle now? Yeah. We can't go backwards, so we've got to work our way up. So we're going back through the pipe to get back round and down. I'm going to come to that key, haven't I? We know what that unlocks, don't we? But to get to there, I've got to go back through this pipe. Okay, okay. Well, I've got a key now. It's getting easier. I want to get in there really. Oh no, I've missed it. There is a key, but I've just completed by accident the first section. This is amazing. I wanted to get down that section there. Oh, it's pretty much deaf. Lost a lot of energy there. Right. As you can see, all the blue stars are turning to white along the bottom, and that's probably what we've got to do on this game, is collect all the blue stars in and around the level. I didn't know I could do that. I was going around like a madman. And I'm losing energy at the same time. Is that a lock? I've got a key. Oh, I've got a key for that lock. Wow. So we got to another section here. But in order to get into that one, I don't have any keys, so I can't collect that star without collecting the key first of all. Whatever that is. I've increased my jump, whatever that means. Go through that gap. We've got another star. Oh, hang on. There's a key down there. Got the key. Let's keep working our way up, shall we? Oh, so easy to press the wrong key. This looks a bit tough. can't go down there. I've got to go backwards. So how do we get to that one? Okay. Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent effect! Wow, okay, well, let's have a look. Yes, I'm sorry, it is basic. Okay, look. Oh, hang on, I need to change the ink. There you go. Yep, these are basic games. People are up for the challenge. This is yeah, I know, that was basic. I mean, if these had been coming out back in 1982, I've got 2 Sinclair programs. You've probably seen me, I want to collect all of the Sinclair programs when I can, but some of the games in Sinclair programs, typing in, we'll come to the end of that in a minute. Oh, crikey, my legs. My legs are gone. Well, they're not to hand. They're not to hand. Otherwise, I'd have showed you the Sinclair program games, the listings, the typing. But yeah, these are all basic, and I mean that is just amazing. And all the games I'm going to be playing, I've got 10 in total to play, are all basic games. The Snake was a great start, but I think this is more technically amazing. The second game was a platformer, but this was, I mean, okay. So let's just break down. Let's list 8,000 again. See if there's any data which with all the graphics, I presume. No, it goes from 210 to 999. So let's list 5,000. No, okay. Can't be going from there, can it? There you go, 3,000. So it's just good use. I mean, it's going up in what? It's got extra added lines there. You can see the graphic coming in. It goes from 3010, 3015 to 3020. So leaving room for any correction lines. There's your data. There's your, a bit of data, anyways. A lot of pokes. I mean, how do you get all that in basic? There you go. There's your values, your data values. Amazing. That was basic and quite fascinating. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I know poking the memory is adding code, but a lot of that is, you know, I mean, it's all moving in blocks. Yeah, you made a good point there, but what a game that is. I mean, let's load it up again just so you can see the loading screen. No, this one didn't have, but the last one had a loading screen, didn't it? Yeah, that was impressive just to start, right? Yeah. But we've figured out, I mean, the whole game, it's playable. It's really enjoyable and playable. And you know what makes it more playable? It's the fact it's actually basic, and you know it's basic, and it shouldn't be doing what it's doing, or you feel that that's amazing. You can even see when I've pressed break and break into the program. But that is really enjoyable, playable than some games that I've seen that were coded, better than some budget games from back in 1984 and 5 that I've recently bought from back in the day that I'm glad I never wasted my money on, to be honest. But that is really quite a good game. In fact, so far, the previous game to this one, it was okay. I wasn't too keen on it. Found it a little bit too difficult, even though it's got 45 screens. It was okay, but the Snake game was enjoyable, and this certainly was, and they've both been fairly graphically pleasing. But we're going to move on now, because we want to move on to the next basic game of the day. It's all a bit basic. Crazy Burger. And why does this smack like Burger Time clone to me? Possibly. Yeah, it looks very Burger Time. I like the fact the chef has just winked at me. Wow, he's winking with different eyes now. He's winking at you lot too. I'm going to have a problem judging these. These are brilliant. Love the loading screen. So it's QAOP and space, or R, which stands to redefine. We don't need to redefine those keys because I'm using the Spectrum next to space is in the right place. If it was the Spectrum 48K, which I've got plenty of those bad boys around. And here's one that Ant Harper gave me. Ant's a good lad, man. This is the yellow board one that I keep around. Thanks, Ant. You're a star. Lad. I think what we need to do now is play this game, see how it plays. This is basic. We all will break into it and then we'll see the listing. But there's not a lot to do with Burger Time, is that? Clever. Is it Burger Time? Oh, maybe it's not. So. You got the beef. Okay. Got that. What's this? Oh, flavours. "19 seconds. What we got to do here?" What we got to do? Well, that doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I had no clue what to do. Try again. That's what we like to do. Right, okay. Let's try redefining the keys. So left. It even shows you the keys that I've redefined. Like that bit. Day one, Crazy Burger. You've got buns, beef and Coke. So you need to go in a certain order, dear. So what do I do with the Coke? Right, we've got to do this in a certain way, have we? Get rid of the Coke. Bun. Got a bun cooking. Got a beef burger cooking. I think I'm learning what to do here. We'll try again. I'm going to try again quickly because I'm finding it very tricky. So your target is 90. So got that times 2. We need to get 2 of them going. So we need another one of them. Okay. So we're basically putting them on the grill. Times 1. Oh, do I need to get rid of that? Right, okay. Come on. Okay. Right, I can't break this one, so I can't check to see if it's basic really, but I presume it is. No. Yeah. Let's have a look, shall we? Somebody that winks. Keep saying hide message. Right, yeah, okay. Let's go to the next basic game. Not a fan. Looked graphically great, but I couldn't get into it, so I'm not going to stick around too much. Well, that surprised me somewhat, didn't it? We got the words really fine. Yeah, okay. It's 3 to start. I recognise that word. Okay. Okay, where are we? Okay, so, well, I did get the keys the wrong way round. Oh, really? I don't even know what's going on here. Well, I could see that was going to happen. Okay, so if I press like that, yeah, right. This is weird. It is basic, and I've been able to poke it, look, so that's a bit hidden if you ask me, so let's try and see if we can see paper. Oh well, it's hard to see what you're writing. I'm not so sure that is basic. Yeah, there's more to it there. But it's all graphic, so I can't really judge that game. Interesting, but I'm not so sure that's a full basic game. Next one then. Not another snake game. Yeah, shame it's not a burger clone. Yeah, I totally agree there. So press another key. If you got a bleeper, why would you produce this? Another game where we get to redefine the keys. And because this looks mainly English, then we'll go for the redefine. Yes, it's a snake game. Oh, it's a bit of a faster snake game. This can't be basic, surely not. It's really very smooth. It's not even moving in, yeah, it is even moving in graphical square blocks, isn't it? I lost a life. Now, what's impressive about this is the fact they've got a textured background, which would have made any game look pretty good. So where are we? It's very quick moving. Very quick moving. Where am I? Oh, with the snail, it might pay me to... Oh, it stayed the same length. So how do I get to the one down there? Ah, right, okay. No, I'm not impressed with this. I'm not impressed with this at all. It's really quite tricky. For instance, like... Why have I died there? I didn't do anything. Trying to... Yeah, I'm trying to do it fast as well, so... But... This is level what? So I got past him for the first time and ended up dying by... Look where they've put the thing for me to collect. Got one more to collect and I can get out of this. Well, I should do this now. Oh, really? Out of time was that by any chance? Yeah, I've got... Oh, wow. I'm not going to get to that one. Surely not. Stranger things have happened. I've only got one more to collect, but I cannot get to it. Oh, I so had that then. One more go, just to see if we can get past that level. So it starts off really easy, the game. Yeah. Nice textured background. Good use of bleeper in the actual game there for Spectrum. Then we get to this level, which is I lost my first life on, which was pretty easy. Now made that look simple. And then this was the one that bailed me out a little bit, and I'm down here. Like so. I turned too early. That's that level clear. Okay, I'll have a look at the comments in a minute, guys. As you can see, I'm busy gaming. Oh, nearly. Oh, come on, you could have bounced down quicker. Oh, I might get to that one, not. Was this the section that did me? Out of time. Oh, that's so unfair. Look how close I was to getting to that then. Such a crybaby I am sometimes, eh? Have that. I've got to the next level. Let's have a look at the comments while we... I've got to the next level. Right, so let's press fire to start this game. How on earth we got to the next level, I don't know. Right, we've got to change the textured background. So is that what the level does? And is this a case of collecting as... I've got 18 of them to get, have I? 16? Oh, it's going down in twos. That must have been a bonus level or something. So it's just automatically playing itself here. I don't need to do anything. Right, where are we? Where are we? The arrows are going to force me to go directions I don't want to go, so... I've only got one of them to collect, haven't I? I need one more to collect, surely. Nearly messed it up. Nearly messed it up. Where are we? We're there. Oh, this thing's moving around the screen now. Oh, panic. Panic. Where am I? There I am. That must have been an extra life that I got down the bottom there, and I didn't... Exciting, next level. What's this, a survival game, or do I need to collect them? Oh, I see, you've got to back them back up to him. Right, you can't go immediately right after going left, you have to circle round. This is a back game. It's like a back game. And because I was watching the arrow go up, I missed, so... Oh, come on. Got him in the end. Where am I? Okay. Hit the brake. Hit the brake, guys. That was really tough. Four more to collect. What? Missed it. Game over. Okay. You can't break this one. You can't break into it to show you any data. It's got some sort of hack. You could poke it, I suppose, but yeah. Well, it's okay. It's not one of my favourite ones of today. I think we'll go back and play one in a bit, but yeah, that's that one. Sinclair Tower, I think I've played this one. This is a basic game. I think this is the yeah, this is, didn't realise it was in basic. Controls. Difficulty. This is the one where you get questions and answers and yeah. Okay, press any key to continue. Yeah, so you basically choose a direction, QAOP, and the goblin appears. Sin City for the ZX Spectrum in 1990. Oh, I got that wrong because I didn't mean to press space. So you lose a life if you get a question wrong. You can get extra time in certain boxes. Acorn Soft, wasn't it? Or was it Firebird? No! Oh, because I know it was Acorn Soft for the BBC Micro. Oh, Wayne, you should have known that. All questions? Oh, we don't need to press anything. Yeah, we got that right. Of course, right. Yeah, if I didn't know that, I should be ashamed of myself. I should have got it wrong just for the hell of it, really. Of course he was right. Yeah, the questions are basic. I haven't found anything other than... oh, right, let's see if we can break it. We can't break it, but yeah, it's a basic game. We played it. It's you get other things as well as the goblins giving you questions appearing, but yeah, Sinclair Tower I've played. Super Bro. Is this like a Super Mario Brothers clone? No. That didn't work. And I wonder why. Any comments on that one? Hello, Mr. Babs Arcade, how are you? Right, so let's try that again. This time as a 48k game. Space Bros. Okay. And that didn't work either. Why? Is it 128k, I wonder? So let's go for the next, shall we? Remember, these games are all meant to be basic games, but that's... okay. I think this is all part of the demo. Nothing quite happening yet. I wouldn't find my sister. Big trouble. So we've approached the planet. This is basic. This is looking good so far. Well, that just got me. So I've crash landed and I'm here. Is that a jetpack we've got over there? It looks that way, doesn't it? Goodness me, you've got to read through all these ticks every time. Oh. That wasn't a good way to go, is it? I mean, critical. Okay, that's a basic game that I have no idea how to play, so I'm not going to go into much detail there. Right, yeah. Tell you what we'll do, we'll move on to the next one. We've had 3 really good basic games and 3 really average basic games. I mean, to be fair, that first one was amazing. We'll go back to that. I think most of them work in a... I think we'll actually read the instructions on this one this time round. Yeah, so this looks like it's going to be a slow moving game. So how do we start? Just press 1. Day 1. We got a dig, haven't we? So you need the poison to kill them, do you? Get the poison, go kill them. Okay. There's something moving around here. I'm sure there is. Oh, right. So what we got to do? We got to rate that. Why have we got to get a number of these? Now I'm stuck. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Not. I'm already bored of it. Okay, I have no idea what I'm going to do on that. Just quite a quick few hellos to people. Give me a second. I'm going to leave you with this sort of moment while I turn on my front cam, and I'll be back with you briefly. If anything interesting happens, let me know. And I'm back. It's alright, my battery on my phone's dying, so I'm unable to keep an eye on the chat for now. There we go. Right, let's have a look what's been said. Hello Steve, how are you? Rusty. Jeff, hi mate, how are you? And yeah, and Pixel Perfect, hello, how is it? How is everybody? Let's return me back in view in case those want to be sick with the picture of my... Right, that's basic and it's basically boring. So yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here. I can see that that's changed colour, so maybe that's what we need to do. But when it changes to blue, what do we do? Right, I gotcha. I need the poison. Day 2. Okay, I'm getting the idea. Still boring now. Oh, so they're coming from a different direction. Get off me patchy ground. So really you've got to defend that against them. So we should be getting day 3. Gotcha. They're coming thick and fast now. Oh, now it's starting to get interesting. Right, you've got to re-collect that because I've collected that by mistake. And each time they go over my patchy ground I lose a little bit of energy. As long as I don't go over the patchy ground, it doesn't matter, does it? Huh. Well, there you go. Day 4. So we need to water it. Oh right, okay, so now the red things are killing me. Right, okay, interesting. Two minutes, I need to change my phone. I'll let you put up with that annoying noise for a minute. So I've lost my chat, so I can't see. I'm going to catch up with what everyone's saying in a moment, and I will do. Let's reset that. That was boring, to say the least. I wasn't a fan of that. Yeah, it's supposed to be the basics, so we couldn't get into it. This is interesting because I haven't got a clue what these games are, but it looks like there's a first and a second. To make sure that they all work in 48K, well, that certainly doesn't. It needs a 128K spectrum, because that didn't work in that ROM, did it? Let's try that again, shall we? However, I have to say the loading screen looked pretty interesting. Yes, right. That's graphically odd. No, don't want. Oh. Get me chat up. This is my monitoring phone, and I've got a monitor stand somewhere. I've got some great stuff coming up in a minute. I haven't even checked out what I've got in the next game. I know there's a lot of stuff that hasn't been revealed yet that I've got to be careful not to reveal. But you know me, I'll probably let one or two things slip. Because that's just what I do. I know! We'll catch up with a chat. I've had a bad tough. It is dark. It's my capture card. What it is, I've got a VGA cable that is split in two. One signal goes to the television and the other VGA signal goes to the capture card. At the moment I'm unable to do a HDMI to go to the television because of HDMI, because I'm using VGA out, because that is better for the timings. Until I can find a better solution for that, it is slightly dark, I admit that. So yeah. Right. And now I can monitor what people are saying. Let's that's the American president from days gone by, isn't it? Nixon? And would that be Stalin? Probably. Yeah, okay. Player 1 mode, controls 4 for keyboard, controls 2 for keyboard, or 6 really fine. Okay, so what do I use to start the game? Press 0 to start. Oh, so it's just going to be a Tetris clone. But it's a 2-player Tetris clone. And I really don't need to do that. You need to... So the space rotates it. There is something there I'm meant to be doing, isn't it? Tells you what I've got coming, doesn't it? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Just trying to build it up a bit. Oh, we've got a block coming. As you can see, I'm an expert on Tetris. Yeah, we need to... Really? You're not sending me the parts I want. That's what I want. And I don't want that. No. It's all going horribly wrong, guys. I want a square block, that's what I want. I want another square block, really. I'm in trouble. I think I am doomed. So my award for worst Tetris player of the year goes to Retro Robbins. Don't worry, I have faith I can't rescue the situation. I knew I shouldn't have been trying to go for a Tetris. Right, that's a basic game. Not impressed. I got a spam message from Flash, so I'll have to block him. Right. So I presume the last one's going to be more of the same. It's going to be the same again, isn't it? Yeah, okay, we know what that's about. So, best game so far, I would say the first one. I absolutely love that. This was brilliant for basic. And we got to list it. Yeah, I couldn't believe this. So, what a game this was. Very impressive indeed. I liked it a lot, but that was the best game so far. Right, switching the next off because I'm hoping this will work. I've got a new game reveal. New next game actually. Sorry, Brett. It's exclusive to Retro Robbins, so tough. I'm going to give it a play out. It's not released yet. I need something to help me get my SD card solution out though. I'm hoping. Oh dear. This didn't go very well. Do you know what I hate about the next? It's the fact that I have to really work hard in taking the SD card out. Just because I felt like the well was just a bit too shallow. What we got in the picture? We got no picture. We have got a picture. Okay. Cool. Right. Yeah. So, Wrong Way Driver. This is like a selection of games, isn't it? You can choose demos. We've done that, haven't we? The Crash Live. That's pretty good, actually. I enjoyed that. I like this. I like the fact we've got scrolling demo of everything, isn't it? So, yeah. Urban Warriors? No idea. Welcome to Nextcade. Wrong Way Drive. All these games are all demos and it's all on the Nextcade. And I'm wondering, okay, but what if I want to really find the keys? I need my joystick and I haven't got it around, so come on then, start. Right, let's have a look what the chat is saying. Yes, definitely. I like Tetris games, but I have to have it on a handheld, not really on a Spectrum. You know, it's on a little Game Boy I'm used to playing it. Don't know why. Spectrum ones just seem to be not my sort of thing. So I'm interested to see what this game is. I need the joystick. Give me my world for the joystick. I'm using that today. I don't know what I've done with my remote control joystick. It seems to have disappeared. It's gone into oblivion, never to be seen no more. That was quite a tough push. Press fire. This is going to be right up my street, isn't it? Because it's a platformer. Is this screen dark to you? I like the texture's background though. Right, okay, so we can't get to the key. Is this one that Brett's played? Because if he has, I'd like to know what he got, how he got on with it. There's stairs there. What the? What the? Are you meant to flipping do? Yes, it's dark. Thanks, Flash. I don't know. It's only a tad dark though, isn't it? It's like massive. See, what I'm getting is the same picture that you're getting, aren't I? Oh, you've got to jump over that, surely. Well, I can see he's not going right to the end. Oh, come on, I must have made that. This is tough. Try again. Couldn't even get off the first bit of the first level. Stand above the ice. Been like that. Oh, right, I can see. You can see the texture there. Well done for that one. I'd never worked that out. So stand here, yeah? Yeah. Easy when you know how. Big thank you for that one. I've got a key. I've got a gate. So now I'll take it I've got to jump over him. What? I've got to do that entire section again. Can't we just start from where I left off? Hi. I thought I had to click the jacket. Hey! Easy when you know. At least I got off the first screen. Is that deadly? Yes, cheers for that. Silence, please. Have I got to click the books? No. So I've got to jump over both of those objects. Yeah, I know, I'm more than shocked to myself that I actually completed that level. What? I ain't having that. I ain't having it. Well, I'm going to smash this now. You know why Flash is watching me, don't you? I revealed too much. Too much of the Monty game. Couldn't stop myself. That's not on the agenda today, Flash, so you can rest assured, you can sleep tight that I'm not going to give away all the secrets. Well, I'm giving away all my lives talking about it, so that's not good. Right, if the Stanford brothers are watching, if they're not, please get in touch. I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. Yeah, I made up the first level. Are you kidding me with this? Come on, the back end of a vacuum cleaner got me, the little handle bit. The tiniest pixel blooming perfect. I'll keep tabs, mate. I must admit. I've got the FBI on my case. Federal Bureau of Society or something. Top tip, by the way, did you know that Victor Meldrew and Flash are closely related? That you can see the similarities, can't you? Except Victor Meldrew's not a knob. I'm joking, Flash. Knobs are useful, they open doors. Did I just get off that without losing a life? Stop the press. Come on! How was I getting over that so easily before? Stupid Dyson. I'm going to wait till that goes right up the top this time, yeah? What? Ow! I missed the gap. Look, you have to virtually be touching the front of that light on the vacuum cleaner, in order to clear it. Can you collect the bird? Is anyone shocked that I just got off the second level? Well done, explorer. Yes. Okay, that's interesting. That was a demo, by the way. Would I buy that for the next? I don't know. I think it was alright, you know. Very difficult. Very difficult. But let's load up another one. I'm a fan of Urban Warriors. I'm not going to get through that one very well. I can't even complete the playable demo on that. What is that? I have no idea. I like the selection mode though.
Brought to you by Whatever Next Games.
Whatever Next Games. That was
Atlantis The Next Battle was created with Next Basic.
Could be basic game of the year. What the? What is the EGBGs? This is a load of... Stick around everybody, I'll give a full walkthrough of the new Monty game later. Flash is having puppies. Peter Harrop might be playing this soon. He's coming here. Peter will enjoy this. He just doesn't know yet. Oh. Gun left, gun middle, gun right. I'm using the arrow keys. Is this pitch dark? It's for me. Is this like a... What? I don't get that. That looks a bit like a... Crikey, just odd to it, aren't they? Great graphics though, I like them. Why am I pressing right? Wave 2, wave 3, here we go. So, too easy. Oh right, you can't always fire. Please get a bird. Yes. I'm missing everything. If I had a drink now, I'd miss my mouth. This is not easy. I want my ship in the middle back. Oh, it's destroyed something. Wave 6. Wave 6. I'm no good at this game. And wave 9. Can I have my middle one back, please? How's there? He's getting lower. There's 2 of them. There's only 2. I've lost everything except my guns. Got it just in the nick of time there. As soon as I end up with this go, we'll have a look at some arcade games and we'll call it a night. There's plenty for me to make a show out of, I can tell you that now, so I will have to do another Retro Robbins show, full titled show soon. I've got some more hardware to review as well. Huh, what a shot, 2 birds with 1 rocket. Oh, well, it didn't do any damage to me because I've got nothing left to do any damage to. Yeah, that one would have done damage to me. Let's have a look at the chat. Mark, hello Mark. Oh, cool. Atlantis has fallen and wouldn't surprise me with me at the helm. Oh, it's alright. I wouldn't say it was brilliant, but it was alright. I need to know. Ah, did you see that then? Reset time. I took the SD card out while the next was on, which is never a good idea. And as you can see, we have no picture. So let's get that back on. And we should have picture this time. Come on, picture. There we go. Yes, I can see how dark it is. I wonder if there's anything I can do with the settings on that picture. I've got 4:6 ratios, but just see if I can brighten that up. Video format, okay. Default. Okay, that hasn't brightened it any, has it? It does look a bit dark, doesn't it? So yeah, okay. Right, so what are going to be the best graphics, loading screen and platformer? These are all the game of the year, which I am judging at the moment. We've gone through the basic. Let's have a look at a few arcade games. I have no idea what that is, but wherever it is, it's in 128k, so let's try it. Some of these are quite good. I need to lock the Spectrum Next off. It's gone very dark. That has not worked. Let's try that again. Browser. That's still not worked. But it says 1 to 8, so browser. We want to go, let's try next. Next usually sorts it out. 3 times, is this a 48k only game? Do you know what makes me think that? Because we'll move on if this doesn't work. It says 1 to 8k in the title, doesn't it? So that's worked. Surely that's worked. We have nothing. Okay, moving on then. Need to find out why that doesn't work. Oh yeah, this is a brilliant game. This is an absolute brilliant game. This is very Zolsha, and it's been played to death. I mean, I was one of the first to grab this title and play a long time ago. It was on a live stream that is now deleted. Great intro. Great AY tune. Amazing that they're still doing stuff like this for the Spectrum. So yeah. I don't need to see the intro. They always put a voice sample in, don't they?
I'll fight to save mankind.
Yeah, okay, she'll fight to save mankind. Press the wrong key. You've only got a certain amount of jetpacks, so it's best not to use it. And this is one of them games where you need all the power-ups you can get. Oh wow, all that weaponry and I've gone and done that. All that weaponry and I've gone and walked into that. That was absolutely ridiculous. I need to save as much jetpack fuel as I can. Ah, so hard. This makes some levels of R-Type look really easy. Now with the weaponry. Gotcha. You jump on that. You can't go any further unless you're on this walker. Well done. First level complete. Well done. Not easy, that game, and it looks graphically amazing. You'll get your power-ups if you kill a wave. Well, there's some new weapons there, I've not seen these before. What a time to die, what a time to die! Yeah, when you start with the basic weapons. And I'm taking blows. This is really hard without the weaponry. Last one, is it? Last life? Best to try and avoid that, isn't it? Thank you very much. Well, look at this lasers. I mean, this is so R-type, isn't it, with it? I've got miles on this game, by the way. I'm nearly completed, I think, but never on a live stream, so that'll be interesting to know. Always collect your power-ups. Oh, look where that's gone. Still going to be there now. It's stupid idea trying to go back, because once that's gone, it's gone for good. I mean, I've got everything nearly, haven't I, there? Well done, game over. That's not bad news. It's bad news for me. Well done. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's free to avail. It's freely available to download. But what an amazing game! And I mean, if you think this is amazing, the next game that's coming up is really going to blow your mind. Even though I won't play through all of it because it'll take forever to do. But do you remember a game called Nebulous for the ZX Spectrum where you're on a rotating platform? And some of you probably know what's going to happen. Yeah, that is just amazing. That was featured on a Retro Robbins show a long time ago, actually. But it was one of my live streams when I was able to some absolutely brilliant code. This wasn't in this language though. This has been converted to an English language because the version I've got is in a foreign language, and I don't know where I got it from, but it was sent to me probably to promote. As you see, I've got a lot of friends in Portugal, and that's why I'm here to represent the English in Game of the Year Awards, which is something that they like to do, which I absolutely love. So why not? Yeah. What an amazing game that is. Graphically pleasing, very Zolsha, so it's obviously the same code as there. But yeah, so there's nothing on there I want to play right now, but the puzzle games, there is one that I'm going to play next. So yes, this is the game. Cubics. Could it be one of the games of the year? Well, yes, this was played on the Spectrum Retro Robbins show a while back. Stop the tape. This is a strange game because it looks pretty dull and boring, but when you get into it, it gets great. Starting with a fantastic intro. And I can take my jacket off now. By the way, yeah, I've got my crash on. You can edit by pressing space, I believe, the controls. So yeah, it's QAOPM, and that's it in space. So we'll go for 2. Give you a chance to read the intro. If anyone's not seen this, what a game. This is a great game. It's not only as a problem solver, but yeah. And I do like to allow you a chance to read through all of this. By the way, is the sound too loud or is it just right? Because I have a habit of having it too loud. Can you hear clearly what I've got to say without it being too... yeah. This is the last game of the day. It might be a long play. I might even complete it on the live stream. Not a chance. I'm trying to give everyone a chance to read this. I'm giving it a few extra seconds for TJ because he's a little bit slower at reading stuff like this on screen. But it gives you a chance to listen to the AY music. Well, it would do if I didn't rabbit all over it, I suppose. Get ready. Press space to enter. So, first thing we gotta do is click that, which now means we can go up. So each power up we get, I think we can bounce on some of those. Yeah. But once you've bounced on him, I like it when you get to the ropey stage. You can't bounce on top of that one. It's got spikes on its head. Now we can collect the box. But really we could, which allows us to get to there. Spike is what it is. Best divided. Looks pretty boring, doesn't it, at the moment? Don't be fooled. That bit is rock hard when you're on keys. So it's block collection time. Look at that one. That gets you to that one. Now we've got to do 4 blocks. One more block to be fair. You don't get the power up to put them in the air straight away, do you? And now, one more. Can you get over to that then? Is that the way to do it? Forgot how to do this. I'll have a look at the chat in a minute, guys. That's the way to do this. Got it. 3D's on the look. This is amazing, isn't it? Checkpoint. Means we don't have to go back to the very start. We need to jump on him. We need to jump on him here to click that. Not there. You can see him approaching. See him there? That is just clever code. See, you can see him walking. Okay, we've got to collect a block from somewhere up there. Oh, can I fall through the stairs? Yes. Stairs, yeah. Sometimes you have to go backwards to go forwards, don't you? Or don't you? Okay. Yeah, so as you can see, this is going to be a long play. I can't be playing this all night, unfortunately. It's already gone past 10 o'clock. So, yeah, it is an absolutely brilliant game. It's also as hard as you can imagine. But, technically, just clever. The last one was graphically brilliant and fantastic shoot. This is very clever. It's going to be one of those in the top contenders, no doubt about it, of Game of the Year. But it obviously doesn't going to win every category. You've got best graphics. I think the last game might win that. The graphics are fairly basic. Playable though, very playable. Right, everybody, I think it's time for me to say goodnight to you all. So thanks for watching. I'll give you a few little scenes outro first of all. I'll end up with the retro Wayne and I'll end up with the rock tune. So yeah, it's time to end the show. Take care all, good night, and I'll see you on the next Retro Robbins. Thanks for watching.
breaks in our hearts, from Sinclair to Commodore. Where do we start? 8-bit computing in the modern age, where vintage computers take center stage. It's the Retro Robbins Show. Retro Robbins Show. Plug in a joystick and let the good vibes grow. The Retro Robbins Show. Go live, subscribe, stay in the know. We've got reviews and gaming vibes. We do upgrades and repairs, all of it live. So come to the channel and just drop in. Take off your hat, let the show begin. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. It's the Retro Robbins Show. Retro Robbins Show. Plug into your computer, let the good vibes grow. The Retro Robbins Show. Go live, subscribe, stay in the know. Oh yeah, take it away. Oh yeah, take it away.